Okay, I want to show you some labs that I set up here, and you could do these at home too. I have a lamp here that represents the sun, so we have the heat coming down. And here I have a cup of water that's blue. I dyed it blue, and I put saran wrap on top, and I put a rock in the center so that way the saran wrap goes down, and I'll show you why. This has been sitting here for about a week. The heat from the lamp has been causing the water to evaporate, and because it's hitting this plastic, it can't go anywhere. So here we can see the condensation on the top. If I tap this, the water starts to run down the middle, and it's going to collect in a little container in there. And I'm collecting that water so you can see, even though this water is blue with food coloring, the water in that container is going to be clear. So think about the ocean, it's salt water. When that water is evaporating, the salt's not going up too, only the water is. So I'm going to tap, all that water can run down. That's going to represent precipitation. Let me take off the rock, take off the plastic wrap. I'm going to take out my little container, dry it off so you don't see the bottom with the blue on it. And look in here, this water is clear. This is clear water. So that is something you could do. Get a cup, put plastic over it. If you don't have a lamp, you can put it near a window. Another example I'm doing this with 5th grade. This is a plastic container. We put some soil down here and we added some seeds. We put a top on it. We watered everything really well. We're not going to have to water these plants because the water in here is going to evaporate. It's going to hit either the top of the plastic, maybe you can see these little water droplets here, or on the side of the plastic right here, the condensation, and that's just going to go back down and water the plants again. So we have our own little water cycle going on this terrarium, and the plants will start to grow. So I don't even have to water anything. So you could do this too with a plastic cup. Once again, you could put saran wrap on top. And then the last little setup I have plastic here so you can see it. I have some hot water here, and the water is hot because it's representing like a pond or a puddle. The sun's been shining on it and the water is evaporating, and it's going up, 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 up. And we know as we get higher and higher and higher, it gets colder and colder. So this is my cold air. This is my cold air. And when I move these, you can see the condensation. So if I go underneath here and I put my finger on it, you can see that's condensation. That is when the warm air is rising and it's hitting that cold air up top, you get your condensation. So think about a lake at the bottom of a mountain. The water evaporates, it gets higher, higher, it's getting colder by the mountain. The water vapor starts to condense and form clouds, and then all of that gets together. If I left this here longer, those drops would get really big. And yesterday when I did it and I rubbed my finger underneath it, it looked like it started to rain. So this is an activity that you could do as well.